let's see. This is my first time going live on YouTube in years and years. I looked back at my channel and I think I have a live with a friend, like doing a podcast in like 2016 probably. So a long time. And considering that this might get played back, I will chat. There's no one in here yet, but I'm like just doing it. We will see how this goes. It's fun. Even if no one watches yet, it's kind of like vlogging for me. So, whatever. I am packing orders. I'll probably just roll with it as I go. And I just put a bunch in here, but I should have showed you what each of these was. But I'm packing a big sticker order right now. It's only stickers, which is rare. So I try to group them by size. I'll show you some of them. Sunshine State of Mind. I think live is fun because I could tell you a story about like every design I have. This is my I Break for Cacti sticker. I came up with that after I would like legitimately break for cacti myself. I would like pull over and photograph them on the side of the road, and I was like, oh, I break for cacti, that's me. So now I have this one, and I have a bumper sticker version too I can show you. This is my Desert Disco sticker. And let's do one more. This is my Bodacious Bus Volkswagen sticker. I was gonna say this is new, but it's literally from last holiday season. That's how like time flies in my mind. All right. Now I'm from Arizona, and I have like a whole collection of license plate designs as stickers and art prints and postcards. And I have them from different states now, but I'm packing just an order for a Scottsdale retailer. So these ones are just Arizona specific. So I have 5 different ones that are going out. We have Camelback. This isn't ideal because these are all backwards, right? We'll figure that out in the future. But we have Camelback Mountain. Route 66 is a fun one. And then we have a couple more like Arizona locales. We have Sedona, Scottsdale, which is perfect for this retailer. This is for my retailer, Leela Market in Old Town Scottsdale. These are not all going to fit in here, so let me do this first. Yes, they're on 5th Avenue in Old Town Scottsdale. They're great. I have shared my work there since like 2016. Hi. Cool. That's nice when your boyfriend is your first viewer. That's so fun. So those were all the 5 different license plates, and then we have more Arizona specific ones. This is Copper State of Mind, which it's funny that Jake is here in the chat because he actually came up with this concept, which is cool. Because Arizona is known for like the 5 C's, like copper, cactus, climate, cattle, and citrus. And that's why he did Copper State of Mind for that one. And then these 2 are kind of like the 2, they're like sisters or cousins. So they both say Desert Queen. This one's holographic though, which is fun. I like that one. This one is usually more popular, so I'm always excited when the holographic one goes out. Oh, this is funny. My best friend is texting me about doing a YouTube video. Fun. Okay, those ones are set. And the last two are smaller. This one is also Arizona specific. So Camelback, that license plate you saw, this one has Camelback Mountain on it also. It's a cowgirl boot with Camelback Mountain. So the name of it is Camelback Cowgirl. If you like anything cowgirl boots, Western, I just finished a really fun project today that is like in that genre. And lastly, we have my stained glass Saguaro sticker. I actually have 3 different colorways of this, but this is the pink colorway, and I have like 1 left after packing this order. So I made a little list here of stickers I need to order. I actually have a sticker restock coming tomorrow, and I already have like 3 on my list that I need to reorder. Okay, so these are all ready to be packed up in a box now. So we will do that together, and we'll do the ship. I won't like make you watch the shipping labels and all that, but I do pack them like one at a time just to make sure everything is in the order that we need and like it's all set. So let me grab a box. I'm coming back. They are right here. Pull off my address. And I have a bunch of like pre-made boxes, or like I do order some boxes, but I also will reuse all the boxes I get sent. So like for packages or whatever. So this is one I'm reusing. And it already had like packaging in here, which is so nice. I have to tell you guys that I haven't gone live yet previously because I've been a little bit nervous about my dog barking, because there's windows here that he likes to look out of, and if he sees something that alerts him, you know, he goes, but he's napping right now, so hopefully we're okay. All right. Those are all in there. I hope that crinkly paper isn't annoying, but for all my orders, I have these perfect little colorful sheets of tissue paper. They're all like this perfect size, and I have like the whole rainbow of colors. And this is actually how I pack like my customer orders too. It's not just like special for my retailers, but I have my little logo sticker on there. So that's all set. And we'll put the order form in there. And I write a little thank you note. So I'll just thank them. Thank you always. Like I said, this is for my retailer I've worked with since like 2016, which that's almost 10 years now. It's just amazing. So I'm always grateful for them. Hi, Gabe. Another one of my friends. How fun. Gabe has been in some of my YouTube videos years and years ago. We did like a trying Peruvian foods. Hi. Oh, this is so fun to see my friends. We did like a trying Peruvian foods video. It's still on my channel. It's very fun. And we did the one testing like the crazy jelly beans. I can't think of what they're called, but those are fun. That's like one of my most popular videos too, the Peruvian foods one. So funny. If you have headphones in, I'm sorry. think I know a little trick to make that not so loud, but let's see. There we go. I think, oddly, some of my most, I think I do need you in more videos. I was just gonna say, oddly, like, some of my most popular videos on both YouTube and TikTok have been things that are like a little outside my niche, like not necessarily art related. So like on TikTok, my most viral video is about this like vintage pair of Doc Marten boots that I thrifted, and they like had Sharpie all over them, so I like kind of restored them and like it went crazy. And then like the saga continuing also was popular. And then on YouTube, like the Peruvian foods video is really popular, and there's one of me like DIYing my denim jacket, like putting patches all over it, which is still like crafty and fun and artsy, but it's definitely like a different like type of content. So it's just funny that those are the most popular. Okay, this is all packed up, so we'll get it weighed and we'll ship that. I'll do the labels later because that'll be really boring for you to watch. But that one is done, so I'm gonna flag it here in my inbox. Okay. Let me see. I think we have another one that's like all stickers. Let's find it. I printed out all of my orders in advance here, and I was not planning to go live today. I was actually watching this like cool like YouTube forum of like female creators, and they were talking about going live, and it reminded me I've been wanting to do that, and like I was very ready. I had all the orders printed. I was like might as well. Oh, he's taking a nap. My puppy, my friend asked where he is. He's taking a nap. He's very cozy. I'm not going to disturb him, but he might come in here. He figured out that I got a new printer down here to print my orders, and he figured out like he loves to steal the paper and like rip it up, and he figured out how to like wait for it at the perfect time and then steal the paper. It's so funny. He did it like earlier and then he went to sleep. Okay, this, oh, I grabbed the wrong order. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, this order is like mostly stickers and enamel pins, so we'll pack that. First up, we need Prickly in Pink. This is my little sticker rack back here. If you haven't seen it on Instagram before, I was talking about how I made this, and it's like two separate pegboards that are attached together, and my boyfriend helped me make it also. And I have new sticker designs on the way, so it's almost overflowed, so I actually need to build a third one. So that'll be a project coming up. 3, 4, 5. All right, and okay, this happens to me quite often, but I might like go pull something for an order and I don't have it, or I don't have the full amount. I need 6 of these and I only have 2, but they are getting delivered tomorrow to me. So this is my Camelback Mirage sticker. So I'll make a note here that we need 4 more. And oh, I forgot to show you. This is the other sticker I pulled. Prickly in Pink. I almost said prinkly in prick. Prickly in Pink. And oh, that's the only 2 stickers. Okay. Now we will pull some pins and greeting cards. Let's do the greeting cards first because I know I have them. Love you too. Bye. Okay, I know I have these cards. So we need You Are Wonderful greeting cards. These have a watercolor desert scene with my hand lettering on top. We will package these up. So even though I can't ship this order today because like I'm short those 4 stickers, I still will like I'll like package as up everything I have, and then I'll just leave it like open. So I'll remember to come back to it and like add the I'll add the missing items as soon as they come in. So I call this like processing orders. So sometimes like they're not necessarily going out the door, but I'll at least get them all like started. And I was going to tell you about this greeting card. I originally painted this card as a digital postcard for Desert Botanical Garden in Phoenix, Arizona. And it was like a fun little blog post that we did for Mother's Day so people could download the digital postcard. And that's why it had like the nice "You Are Wonderful" message. And I go there all the time, but they did provide me like photos of like specific scenes in the garden that they wanted incorporated onto the card. And this is the one that I picked. And I ended up liking the, I'm gonna grab some more envelopes back here. I ended up liking the artwork so much that I decided to release it as a greeting card. So this one's always available now. Okay. Now we'll seal these. I have done this so many thousands of times that I think I've gotten pretty fast at it. I probably could be faster, but this is a small amount. I have like another order where I need to package like 84 of them, so that's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna check off what we did just to make sure we get it all. Okay. And I usually print 2 copies of the order so that I can like make sure I can check one off and then have like a clean copy. And now we're gonna pack some enamel pins. And I have a fun little trick for how I do it. I have this was like the lid of a cooler or something, but I had a retailer in the past called Pin Ultimate, and she had this like big thing of styrofoam. I think she still does it this way now. And that was how she packaged all her pins. And I was like, oh, great idea. So that's what I do now. And I first come over here and get all the cards I need because they each get packaged onto their own little card. So I have all these little cards I've designed that the pins get packaged on. And I always like whatever I design, like a pin, a patch, it gets its own special card that is specific to that item. I know it would be easier to just have like one card that every pin gets packaged on and every patch gets packaged on, but it's just so much more fun for me when the art coordinates with the product. And a lot of times too, I'll show you. I'm gonna grab these. Let's see, I gotta grab the right number. This is kind of interesting because I'm trying to like count quantities in my head while I talk about it. But for example, this little saguaro cactus pin is based on this artwork. So I really like that the card shows you what inspired the artwork. And the same goes for this Arizona pin. I'll show you. This Arizona pin, I don't know how well this will focus, was based on like this watercolor, and there's like a full-size version with the Arizona shape and everything, but I did like a cropped version of it to I like how these like tell the story of the artwork, you know. Oh, I just talked about you because you texted me. This is my first live on YouTube in like 9 years, so very exciting. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I didn't talk about the, well, I was gonna shout out Courtney's channel, and I like cannot think of the name of your channel off the top of my head. Is it your name? I know, I read like one of them. Oh, I just saw all your things. Okay, I owed you a text too. Oh yeah, here, can I like write something myself in the chat? There it is. She put it. Thank you. Courtney has like a reselling channel, reseller hauls, Poshmark, eBay. I love to watch them. It's so fun. I get to hang out with her even when we're not. Yeah, I'll reply to you when I'm done. Yeah, Gabe and Jake were in here, and you. All my faves. Day oneers, honestly. All right, so here you can see how the pins look when they're packaged on the card. We don't have to do too many of these, which is nice. When you have to package a ton of these, it's really like kind of tedious. This. And I actually have a really cool tool. Where did I put it? This isn't like super necessary right now because I don't have to package like a huge amount of pins, but I have this little tool that I bought on Etsy that someone 3D printed, and it screws onto any mason jar, and then you run the pin through this slot and it pulls off the backing, and it saves so much time. Like trying to pull these off, there's like a lot of tension because they're on there so tight, which is great because then when you like put the pin on something, it won't fly off. But when you're packaging a bunch, it is really helpful. And I gotta grab 4 more pins. So this same pin has a pink saguaro version. So there's one called Technicolor Saguaro and one called Sweet Saguaro. And both of them are based on my watercolor. This is a fun way to pack orders because a lot of times I have like FaceTimed before, but sometimes I'll just like watch something. But when I'm talking myself through it, I can really like make sure I get everything I need, which is nice. Okay, then the styrofoam just like helps you package them without bending the card, which is nice. If you like hold this up in the air and you package it, it'll just bend. So then I go back on and add all the backings. I actually like this type of work a lot. It's fun for me. Okay. And then sometimes I would like separate them by the type of pin, but since there's like not that many of these, I will just put them all together. So here you can see the Technicolor version and the Sweet Saguaro version. We've got both of those in this order. With that. long story, but I have ended up with like thousands of these thank you stickers. They come for free with some of the stuff I order for my business. And they're not exactly on brand for me. Like my work is usually really colorful, but I do want to like use them, of course, and not have them go to waste. So I use them as little stickers to seal bags for my retailers. So it's not necessarily going to go on the shelf, but if I have like a bag of a bunch of pins, I will use them for that because it helps keep it nice and sealed. So if you could see back here, there are like hundreds of sheets of those. It's kind of ridiculous. All right. And this order is done, except for those 2 stickers, which will come tomorrow, and then we can ship it out. And I'm going to show you what I'll grab. I have these nice little bins that I use for like my products back here, but I have so many extra that this one doesn't want to stay. There we go. I have, well, it really doesn't want to, whatever. I have so many extra that I actually use them now to keep track of my orders. So if I have orders in process that aren't done yet, I just put everything in there, and then I put the order form on top so I can remember what I'm doing. And I have a little table over there, and there's a few orders in process over there. So I'll drop this off. And we can start on the next one. I'll probably do like one more order with you guys. Let's see. Okay, I really want to work on this one. These don't have like different orders of importance, but this one is for a new retailer, so I definitely like to get those out when I can. And I think this one can almost ship in full. They did order an enamel pin that I'm out of stock in, and I won't have it for a while, so I'm just going to ship what I can without it. So let's pull the stickers first. I know you just saw some stickers, but we'll do a few more. Okay, we have, oh, actually, I'm short one of the stickers, I know. So that will be one we order, so we need that. And first they have the Desert Queen sticker, which you saw in the first order. Okay. Oh, okay, those were the only 2 stickers. That's all we needed. The other one was this Scottsdale, Arizona license plate sticker, but I only have one left, and they ordered more than one, obviously. So I'm gonna wait until all those come in stock, and then I'll send those. They did get a bumper sticker, and I talked about this earlier. I have the eye break for cacti sticker, but I also have the bumper sticker version. This is her. My bumper stickers are so funny. I will like not sell that many. They won't be very popular for like months, and then all of a sudden like a bunch of my retailers will want them. So it's funny. This is kind of in like the upswing right now. Like everyone wants them. So luckily I have them all. 4. Okay, and while I pack orders, I always like scan the products to make sure they all look good. So I just found one bumper sticker that kind of has some stuff on it. So like with printing, like there might be like a little ink mark or something. So I set those aside in a special area, and every summer, sometimes spring, but usually summer, I do a big studio sale. So I basically set everything aside that's like imperfect, and the studio sale has imperfect products and perfect ones. So that will come later this year. And I basically like stockpile everything and then I put it on sale at that time. And this past year, I did the studio sale for an entire week and it was awesome because I used to do it for 24 hours and it just wasn't enough time. So now that it's a whole week, it's really good. And I'm looking over at the stash of what will be in that sale, and it's like huge this year because I had like a couple big like batches of art prints that got like bent on the corner or like slightly misprinted, and like the imperfections are so small that like I can't sell them, but they're so small that like if you framed a print with a really small bent corner, it like really would not be noticeable. So I always think the sale is fun because you can get like good stuff that doesn't even look that bad, you know what I mean? And then of course if there's like a bigger imperfection, they're like more deeply discounted, but this is an example of one that will get added to that. Okay, let's check off what we did so far. Okay, and now we're gonna do some greeting cards. These are all like very rainbowy and fun. Let's see, first, like all my greeting cards are here. And I have like some overflow stock too in my closet. But first we have the Desert Rainbow greeting card, one of my absolute faves. I like this artwork so much that it's like everywhere throughout my shop. There's like a mouse pad, a button pin, a sticker, a desk mat. I'm sure there's something else. An art print, like so many things. Okay, we got those. And we have an Arizona greeting card. Let's see. Have this one next, which is like the enamel pin I showed you. This is the artwork it's based on. So that's kind of fun. Same artwork, different products for 2 different orders. Oh, I thought I grabbed the exact perfect amount, but I didn't. I was 1 extra. Let's see. I'll make sure those all look good. And what's our next greeting card? Love you, miss you, cute. This is another fave of mine. Essentially, if it has a rainbow on it, I will love it. Also, if it has a smiley face on it, I will love it. Okay, this is the love you, miss you greeting card. You can kind of see this is really inspired by my other greeting card, but it kind of gives you like 2 different flavors. And I really like my greeting cards to be like a full wrap design. So when you fold it, this is what it will look like when you receive it. But if you open it up, the artwork continues onto the back. And I think that just makes it special. There's like no reason not to have the artwork continue, you know? I do have a few where it really doesn't feel necessary to have it. Let me cut these again. Yeah. It doesn't feel necessary sometimes, but more and more, I always just put a little something there. Okay, this is a good thing we did this because I'm actually out of stock of another card I need. So we will split that up. We got those. Okay, those were all the greeting cards. So we will have to package these together. But let me do the fun parts first. We're gonna pull some postcards. I just put a batch of these here. So we have more of my license plate designs for, these ones are Arizona specifically. But these are postcards, not stickers. And I don't think I have enough here. Let's see. Nope, well, I'll go grab some more, but these are the Scottsdale version. I need a few more of those. I'm pretty sure they're in my stash. I thought I was out, but I had this last little stash. Very, very good for me. I love when that happens. And I shouldn't have grabbed this whole stack. I don't even have room for all these, but I'll just set them up here. So those are the postcards, and those are just sold loose. So pop them in here. And we'll grab that last thank you sticker. So those are all set. We'll check them off. And yeah, the last things we have are button pins and enamel pins. I'll show you the difference. So this is the button pin, you know, like the fun. I always think of Hot Topic when I think of these, because I would go to Hot Topic in middle school and dig through all the button pins, and they were like the cheapest thing they had in the store because they were just like fun and small. And that was a good memory. Oh, I grabbed one extra. So this is my Cacti Love one. It's like a heart-shaped petal cactus. And then we have this one, which is a little bit larger. I've been doing my like newer button pins I create. I've been making them larger because why not? You can like see more of the art, but you can see this one's a little bit bigger. And here's another thing using the desert rainbow artwork. I forgot about it, but I have this one. So like I said, you can also get this as like a round mouse pad, a desk mat, a rectangular mouse pad. The round mouse pad is really cute. It's basically this blown up to, oh my gosh, this size. Very fun. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. And these will go into a little baggie. Perfect. And like I said, I have so many of these stickers, they might as well get put to use. So I use them on these products when I really want them sealed nice and tight. All right. And I know we just packaged some enamel pins, but we need more of them. And there's actually one that you didn't see before. Grab our handy styrofoam again. And let's see, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you this design. So this is my Sunshine Hummingbird enamel pin. My lighting is not very good in here this time of day, but it's a very colorful one. And this has a special art card also that it goes on. And I was thinking the other day, I really like this art card because it does show part of the original artwork of the hummingbird on the back, but this painting is actually like the first abstract painting collection I ever did in 2017. I just like used one of them on here, and I thought it really made a nice background for this pin because there was some white space to like really highlight it here. Oh, the colors are not giving. It's really vibrant in real life, but I was thinking that this is like one of the rare times that the packaging is not necessarily like really based off of the pin artwork. It's like its own little mini painting, you know? So I'll take these for the rest of them, lay them out on here. And then we will package those up. This is probably like what will take me the most time in this order. I also have to package all of the greeting cards we pulled. But while I'm doing this, I'll just tell you, I shared this on Instagram already today, but I finished a really big project this morning that I know I've been working on since May of last year, May 2024. And I know that because it's an illustration project and I can go in on my iPad and look at the first illustration and see when I started it. And it was May of 2024. So, it doesn't even feel that long. If you had asked me how long I've been working on it, I'd maybe say since like October, but it's been, what is that? 11 months, maybe 10, depending on whenever I started it in May. But I did finish that today and like signed, sealed, delivered, sent it off to print. I do have to review the proof before I like give the green light for it to be printed, but I think that felt like such a big win this week because I did it on Monday before lunchtime, and I didn't really think that today I would also like send it to print because there was just like a lot of little nitpicky stuff to do on it. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're still here. This is fun. Yeah, felt really good. And I haven't said what it is yet because the way my mind works, I'm always like, oh, I need like a big reveal video or whatever. And I still have to film that, but it won't be like a super long wait. It's something I'm going to release in April. So that should be great. But honestly, after I finished that this morning, I was like, wow, my whole day feels so productive because that was just such a big project. Yeah, exactly. Starting the week off with a bang. That's really how it felt. And it was so fun. I took Bogey for a really long walk, a long sniff walk today. He just wanted to sniff everything. And like, he kind of moseyed like the first half, and then the second half he like put on the gear. So it was a nice feeling. I think, oh, this is weird. I didn't know my live like went onto my watch. Okay, my YouTube live is on here, like a little play button. But yeah, I think we did like a 50-minute walk, and it was just fun to like, I try to do that a lot with him, just like go and like let us see where the walk takes us, you know. I let him like pick the route and stuff sometimes, most of the time, unless we like really have to leave or something. But it was nice to have that sense of like checking a big project off and then just go like spend some time outside together. And then when I got back, I made a little lunch and came up here. So this, I have a painting studio downstairs, and then upstairs here is where I pack my orders. So it's nice. I have two little separate spaces, and I just recently moved my computer and like my whole desk setup back into my painting studio. I was kind of like doing it wherever with my laptop, but especially for this project I just finished, I really wanted to use my big desktop. So it's nice to have that back. And that's where I was this morning finishing that project. So he was a cozy little guy sleeping with me this morning while I finished that. And now we're up here. So I like being able to I feel like it's really, I feel very grateful. I used to do everything in the same room, and now to have like separate spaces to like keep things like organized and clean and separate is really nice. Okay. That was the first of 4 different pins that we're going to package. So we have the Sunshine Hummingbird packaged, and there's enough of these that I'll put them in their own little bag. Wow. Talking for this long, I'm like, oh, I've been talking for a long time. Okay, those are ready, and we'll add a couple of these. Those are all set. And the last 3 pins we're going to package are the ones that you already saw, but they did order one more you haven't seen. I just am out of them. I think I have one left right now. Yes, I will show you this. This one's really cute because it's tall. This is my cactus candy pin. It's 1.5 inches, and a lot of my other pins are 1 inch. It just depends on like what the artwork calls for. But this one is like the first one I ever did that had like the double clutch on the back. Actually, the hummingbird you just saw is also 1.5 inches, and that also has the double clutch. So there's 2 pin backings. It holds it really secure. It makes it harder for me to package, it just takes more time, but it's nice. And they also ordered these, but once I restock them, then I'll send them those. And I don't think, maybe I mentioned it like one time on Instagram, but you guys will be the first to know that I have 2 new enamel pins coming out. One of them I've kind of like soft launched already at some of my art markets, but one of them is brand new. I think it's going to be a really nice one. I actually can't wait to see it. And for me, I think that's like the most fun part of my job. One of the most fun parts is I love designing something new and then getting to hold it in my hand. It's like really fun feeling, and it's very tangible. Ooh, I can hear my buddy. He's making noise in his sleep. 3, 6, how many of these do we need? See. Honestly, I don't have too many of these Arizona pins left, so I think I'll add this to my list of things to restock. I keep a running list going in Notion, actually, which I really like to use. I'll write that down. So you saw this earlier, but this is going to focus? This is the old school YouTube days. Okay. I'm going to go with no. Some of them focused, but this one doesn't want to. It's funny. Yeah, I'm going to reorder these because they are quite popular. bring back our handy tool. And these ones, for whatever reason, they have a yellow backing, which I did not pick. All my other pins have been black, but I love it because if I would have been able to pick, I would have picked yellow. So that'll be great. It was kind of random that they ended up that way, but that's how I made them. And obviously, like, these are based on my paintings and my designs, but I can't like hand make this pin, so I get these made, which is why like this came out yellow without me knowing it, but it was a good, I wouldn't even call it an accident. It was just like a good, what's a better word? It's not an accident, but it was like a good thing that happened. And my new pin that is being made, I'm pretty sure the rubbers on the back are going, the clutches, they're called rubber clutches. I think they're going to be pink. So that will be really fun. This is a little bit fiddly. Something else I can tell you guys is that I also shared this on Instagram, but I ordered samples of a new product, like a totally new category. And it was kind of on a whim. Like, I was like, oh, let me just try these out. Like, a new printer, everything. And I'm obsessed with them. I absolutely love them. And they came out so good that I'm like, I would like release these today. Like, a lot of times, you know, you want to like tweak something until it's perfect, and like I always want to make sure I like love it before I share it and like think it's good enough to sell. And these, I was like, immediate yes. They are really nice. So that's always a really good feeling. Okay. Here's our last pin. Here's how these look on the card. And like I told you, I have a little like snippet of the artwork on the back there, which is cool. This is where it starts to get tedious. I told you, I'm like, I have days where I just like package pins. We'll get all those out of there. This is the best thing ever, I swear. Someone 3D printed that. It actually, like, part of it snapped off. I don't knock them for that. I am very hard on it, but it doesn't even matter. It still works fine. Pop all these on, and then we'll bag them up. And I'm not like running out of breath, but I'm like, I feel like I need a coffee after all this talking. I've been going live for almost an hour now, which has been so fun. Thank you guys for joining me. Speaking of reusing packaging, I also got like these. I ordered something that these came in, so I'm reusing these. Very handy. Perfect size for what I need. Pop those in there. I don't know if anyone cares about this, but instead of like folding these bags all the way down, I keep them full size so that when I pack the order, I can like lay them flat and then stack all the bags of pins. It's very helpful. Okay, I have 2 more pins to package, but you guys have already seen those, and I've been chatting for almost an hour, so I think I'll wrap it up here, and I'll just pack the rest of these in silence, give myself a little talking break. But I have to tell you, this has been like so fun. If you guys are into this, I would love to do this weekly. I'm packing orders like this all the time, especially in like really busy seasons. I'm in here every day doing something like this. So if you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know. I'm so new to going live on YouTube that I don't even know if this like saves on my channel. I'm pretty positive that it does. But this was a blast. Like I really had the best time. I feel like I'm fading right now because I could use another coffee from all the chatting, but I really enjoyed being with you. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh, you'll have to bear with me because I don't even know how to end this. Okay. Thanks, guys. Oh, I'm glad you loved it. Thanks, Courtney. Bye.